still in my funk. I don't know. I can't get myself out of it. Could just be my depression. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm baffled by it. And I know it doesn't seem like I'm in a funk, the way I'm acting and the way I sound and everything like that. That's because I spend most of my life trying to cover it up. And I'm actually so good at it that most people don't even realize it. You know, when I talk about like how much I hate my job, like they will never know. Oh my God, I can't see a damn thing. They will never know. Not even for a second. They will never know exactly what I'm going through. I put on a fake smile every single day. I dig down and get my work done and do all that other fucking fun stuff that you're supposed to do at a job. And I pretend that I love it. I pretend that what I do matters. It's all pretend. It's all fake. And maybe that's what I'm worried about. That's happening with my streaming life. That I'm putting on airs. That I'm faking it until I can fake it again. And just getting better at faking it. And it is a harsh reality. And you know what? The fact that the pandemic is still going on, it's probably never going to leave us, and it could have. We could have resolved this issue. We could have gotten ahead of it, and we could have, done this up. I mean, like, you don't hear a huge Ebola outbreak here, or N1H1. You don't hear any of that shit going on. No, we have COVID, which was a global freaking pandemic, and we handled it so fucking poorly, and we were the leaders in the vaccine. It drives me fucking crazy, humanity. We are the reason for our own demise. I mean, it's just a matter of time. I talk about how the Republican Party is fucking dead. The truth of the matter is that, we're basically just walking corpses. This is almost obscene. The damage the self-inflicted wounds that we freaking caused to ourselves. The fact that there is no such thing as fresh water anymore. It's all got microplastics in it. The fact that we have microplastics in our bodies, just like, it blows my mind. This is what we're eating now. For a few pennies more profit, they freaking put palm oil in everything. What the fuck's up with that? And none of this has anything to do with, the kind of like funk that I'm in, the way that I'm dealing with my stream life, my personal life, my work life. It's just like, a few days ago I got into this funk, and I don't know. Maybe it's because it's been a year since I had a blow up, and I'm due. That it pretty much have hit a wall, I guess. guess is probably the best way to put it. Yeah, I'm still getting a few followers and a few subscribers here and there, but I had a person come in and follow me on Twitch during the stream, say hi, say all these nice things, and literally unfollow me in the next breath. And I said fucking literally again. What the hell's wrong with me? But they unfollowed me like right after saying all these things. After having a personal conversation with the streamer, they unfollowed. Nope, this isn't what I wanted. I'm trying something. I'm gonna throw. It's basically I'm throwing everything up against the wall. I'm not. If you guys have suggestions, give me suggestions. I don't know, but I'm doing a suggestion that somebody gave me back when I started when I pretty much just started my Twitch account. Started up my Twitch account. I followed one person. The second person that I followed was Iron Mouse. I mean, Iron Mouse wasn't the first person that I followed. And it took me it took me 2 weeks before I followed somebody other than that one person that I was following. That was all my Twitch. Just one person when I started. But one of the suggestions that I made, that was made of me, especially because I reactivated an old Discord account. Reactivating this old Steam account. Everything I have is old. But yeah, so I reactivated the Discord account. The first thing somebody told me about Twitch was I'm going to be a streamer, which I had no intention of becoming one at the time. I should just basically blanket follow everybody. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. Partners, I'm going to stay away from. It's, with the exception of like a few that are the reason that I'm doing this, like Iron Mouse and people from Shoujo and some from HoloLive and stuff like that. They're huge, which aren't. HoloLive isn't on Twitch. But with the exception of that, the really big ones, I guess. I'm gonna probably stay away from the people who are partners, who have a large community. Probably stick with people who are under 5K, maybe even under 10K. I don't know. I haven't figured out how I'm going to do it yet. But it won't be the people who, when they run a stream that they it's so damn full comments that I can't even get a word in edgewise. I don't like competing. This isn't a competition. As much as people like to think that we're in competition with each other and stuff like that, this isn't a competition. And the only competition that's happening is like when you're competing for the streamer's attention. When I'm a streamer, everybody's competing for my attention. Fortunately, for anybody who's ever come to my stream, there's no competition because they're pretty much the only ones that are there. And so you have my full attention, except for when I get lost in the game, I have technical issues, the chat goes down, all those fun stuff that happens to me all the time. I'm getting better at it. But I'm not there yet. But yeah, so I'm doing a blanket, you know, just follow. Recommended, follow. I have an old networking thread I went into, and when I signed up for this thread that basically I thought died, there were 10 other people in there, and I signed up, I liked everybody, and I basically just let it fly and do what it was supposed to do. Well, yeah, and of course I submitted my information and did all the stuff that you're supposed to do with a networking thing. The only responses that I had were people who are already following me. The only likes. So it's easy to follow back. Oh wow, I'm really falling down here. There. It's easy to follow back when you're already following. I don't have to follow anybody back. But I checked it today, and it had almost 200 entries in it. And with the 10 people that I've already, they already liked their stuff. None of them gave me a follow back. No communication or anything like that. I realized that I didn't follow their pages. So I'm now starting to use that thread. That's going to be my leap point. So I even have a networking PNG. And when I'm doing networking stuff, that I can throw that up there. I'm going to figure it out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow all these people. I'm going to do probably like I might do this for a week. Just get so overbloated with follows and test this theory out. After it, I'm going to just basically stop. I might pick up a few more people here and there. It's the biggest problem with that is that if I pick a few more people up, after basically a week, and I might even shorten the time either way. I'm going to wait a small duration. It could be a week, it could be a couple days. I might just do this follow type spree until like Saturday or something like that, and then basically start the waiting on Sunday. But I might still follow people. But the problem is that the time that I'm going to give them won't be a week. It will be shorter. It'll be whenever that is, and wherever I am. And then I'm going to go through all of my this, and however many people I have following me, that's how many people I'm going to follow. And that includes Iron Mouse, that includes LV Shoujo, and everything. Like I said, it's the reason that I'm not going to like focus in on anybody who's got like 5,000 or more. I might follow a few of them. It's not going to make a difference in the long run, because I know that anybody who I follow who has 5K and they follow only like several hundred people, they're not going to follow me, especially because I'm doing this. It's not worth it to them. Their time is valuable. I totally I can respect it, actually. But I have to admit, my time is valuable too. My time is very valuable to me. And this is a stunt. That I'm about to do. Little bit of YouTube is going to get mixed into this. YouTube is definitely, this is definitely like a really weird thing. And I follow a hell of a lot of people, but I think I need to purge. I need to do a purge too, and it's really sad to say that I have to do that, because there are so many people I like. I will probably, with the YouTube purge, it's probably just going to be people that are just, it makes no sense that I'm following. I don't go to their page. I don't go, I don't see anything that they do. It is a complete waste of time, or they have no content. People with no content, it's like, why am I following you? If you're not following me and you have no content on YouTube, it's like, why would I follow you? So I have to get rid of those. None of it makes sense to me. None of it. And I just want to basically really have featured things. I want to feature the people that I like, people that I follow, and keep abreast on what they're doing. That's who I want to be subscribed to. And I say, oh, it takes nothing to subscribe. And listen, I've been doing nothing but subscribing to YouTube, so it takes nothing. It's no effort. In fact, I don't even have to clean up YouTube in the long run. Twitch I have to clean up. I'm already following over 1,000 people. I'm already following over 1,000 people, and I just added in 60 more. And when you think about it, I have less than 100 people following me back. So pretty much 1 out of every 10%. Let's do 10%. 10% of my, the people I follow actually follow me, actually have any interest in what I'm doing. It kind of upsets me. And you know what? If that's what's been bothering me, if that's what's been gnawing at me, the fact that I rated somebody who basically acted like they didn't even know who I was, and I go through a list of people to rate, and I'm literally dumbfounded with who they are, and I feel like I interact with so many people. I mean, maybe that is what's been bothering me. And if that's what it is, then I'm going to solve this. But I don't think it's what it is. This thing that I got going on. Like, it's an ominous feeling. It's a little bit of dread. And I'm really I know I have depression. I know that this is how my depression goes sometimes. But my depression's definitely feeding into this so much. And I fight tooth and nail all the time against my depression. And to have something that's basically feeding it and basically letting my depression get stronger is just, it's beyond me. And then I have people who literally, here I said literally again, I have people who turn around who, when I say dumb shit, and I'm angry and I'm upset, and I don't know why, and people just turn around. They're so kind and so good and so awesome, and lift me up, and I'm like, I don't even deserve that. I'm such a fucking asshole. And I want to stop being this. I want this feeling to go away. Maybe I'm streaming too much. I don't know. That's gonna probably be my next freaking, thing to say. Maybe it's because, like, when you think about how many streaming hours I have done, how much streaming, it was put forth, like somebody put forth the thing because they were, streaming I think once a week or something like that. And somebody said, oh, you just gotta stream more. There's kind of a threshold where you get to like a happy, thing. And I asked, how much is enough? And they said, whatever you're comfortable with. And I was like, that's not the advice you just gave the other person. And then I was like, I have 1,400 hours of streaming. That enough? Because it's obviously not enough for the viewers. It's obviously not enough for people coming in and watching. It's obviously not enough for the algorithm to work. YouTube's algorithm, that's the one I'm talking about. It's obviously not enough for any of that shit. When I gave even more, and the reason that I have 1,400 hours total, and the reason that I'm only streaming 2 to 3 hours every day, is because I wouldn't want, I'd like to get it down to 2 hours, and that's it. Stream for 2 hours and be done. And one of the problems with streaming for 2 hours is that somewhere around the hour and a half mark, people start trickling in, people start stream. And of course I'm interacting with people. And I don't want to stop the stream because I'm interacting with people. And I went for 4 hours. My 2-hour stream became a 4-hour stream. The 2 hours, that's where I want to, that's 2 hours is plenty. Gives me enough time to plan my next stream, you know, freaking take a break, eat dinner, feed my cats, have my life. Streaming definitely has eaten up a lot of my, you know, my free time. And again, that might be one of the reasons why I'm depressed by it. The fact that it's definitely not a money generator. I didn't even make enough money the first month as affiliate to garner a paycheck. And now that I'm in the middle of the second month, I have deteriorated. So my opening shot of giving people founder and stuff like that, that was the pinnacle. And the funny thing about it is, one more person subs, they get founder in the second month that I've been affiliate. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's all it boils down to. The fact that I think that I should be doing better. And I'm not comparing myself to anybody else, and I'm not trying to figure out like what other people are doing, because it will upset me, and if I'm doing better, it will upset me even more. Because I don't want other people to be going through what I'm going through right now. Wish ill upon others. That's just stupidness. And look at this, the phone just wants to hang with me right now. Okay. The reason I had it set up like that is so that you'd have some windows to watch out while we're driving, so it doesn't look like the same view of just Quta. You can actually see that I'm moving. Yeah, I think I'm going to try this. I'm probably not going to do it for the duration that they think. Again, you know, 9 out of 10 people, more than 9 out of 10 people who I follow, don't follow me back. So they've had, you know, months. Some of them have been I've been following for now, you know, half a year. So it's one of the reasons why I was saying, like, you know, I'm gonna stop a mass follow. And yes, if I follow a few people, I'm still gonna keep on the trend of just following people. But yeah. And I hold fast. The funny thing about it is I hold fairly fast on freaking Twitter. On Twitter, I don't cut anybody any slack. I don't follow you know, thousands of more people than follow me. And I have, you know, 3K there. I've never done that. Ever. I've never done a mass following on Twitter. Twitter still like befuddles me, and I want to understand it because I want to try to harness it. And when I talk to other people, most of them don't have what I have where Twitter is concerned, so it doesn't make sense to them. Even though everybody I see, it's like they have more followers on Twitter than they do anywhere else, and I have just an exorbitant amount. Like it is almost sickly amount of people that follow me on Twitter compared to following me anywhere else on social media. To the point where I have people actually tell me, like, going, "Oh my God, you sing? Holy cow, you can draw?" I actually have people telling me that. I have to post on Twitter now because of that. I'm trying to attract people who follow me on Twitter. Not new followers, not people who, Twitter suggests, which they do all the fucking time, which I don't understand one bit. If the people who follow me, if the people who I follow are posting like crazy, why the fuck would you give me something that I recommended? Why would you give me anything that other than what they're doing? That makes no sense at all. Alright, let's just get to work. It's Friday. I'm kind of happy it's Friday. I need more Fridays. Even though I work tomorrow. Still, it's Friday. Friday feels like a good day. This feeling is not the people who watch my videos. That's the hardest thing about talking about this stuff, is that it feels like I make it seem like it's you. And almost none of the time, anything that I have an issue with or a problem with, it's not the people who watch my videos. In fact, the people who watch my videos are what lifts me up. Makes me feel better. Makes me feel like this is worthwhile. I can't talk too long because I definitely got to go to work, and that's why I'm making the big deal, because I'm running late. But you're worth it. I don't want you ever to think that you're not worth it. You mean the world to me. I hope you watch the video to this point, not just to do the comment below. The comment below is only for my freaking ego. And the reason that I want people to watch the videos all the way through is not because my muffler fucking sucks, and this is probably a really hard listen all the way through. And I have heard these videos, and it is like almost disastrous until I can get this fucking muffler fixed. I have no money. And once the muffler is fixed, then things will change a bit. But until then, we're stuck with doing what we're doing. But I have I'm saying some things. And I know you're out there. I know you care. I know that it matters to you. And I want to celebrate you. That's why I do it. That's why I asked you to do the comments. That's why I do all the things that I do. So I want to help celebrate you. I want to lift you up. Like I said, this is not a competition. I'm not in competition with anybody on this. This is my own personal. This is the things that I need to do. I feel good about myself. This is I set goals that I'm reaching that have nothing to do with anybody else. And it's one of the reasons why most people think that I follow my own path. It is an amazing amount of things happening, and I'm happy you're a part of it, and I wish there were more people like you that could be a part of it too. But if you're the only one there, I will lift you up, because I know that you're lifting me up right now. And whatever this funk that I'm in and everything like that, depression, I'm stumbling, and I am so grateful for the hand that you give and the few other people that have given. It means the world to me. When I say that, I really mean that. So thank you. And as always, cool beans. All right, take care.